Welcome to the Class of 2022 Senior Awards Ceremony. In my time at Western and throughout the last 4 years that we've been together, the group of students that are being recognized today are exemplars for many. In addition to their high academic standards, discipline, drive, and ambition, they should also be highlighted as being patient, malleable, and innovative. Class of 22, tonight our various academic departments will honor you and recognize the amazing talents and contributions you fulfilled during your time at Western. Additionally, we will recognize our summa cum laude students, those who have a 4.0 average and higher, as well as our International Baccalaureate Diploma Program students. As you prepare to write a new chapter in your life, I would like to leave you with a quote that has crossed my desk several times by Muhammad Ali. He says that impossible is a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's not an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential, impossible is temporary, impossible is nothing. As you move on in life, I encourage you to stay dedicated, to be persistent, question and fact-check information, and challenge the status quo. Now, I'd like to introduce our senior class sponsors, Mrs. Langowski and Mrs. Sanchez, for the introductions of class officers. Thank you.
All right, will the class representatives of 2022 come to the front of the stage? Okay, so the names are... we'd like to invite to the front of the stage Josie Dykstra, Tarun Tangerella, Arsh Wozniak, Jocelyn Nichols, Jack Teachman, Kieran Macbeth, Joel Groves, Alyssa Ferdin, Kennedy Mammo, Ethan Ashu, Andrew Song, Noah Cohn, and Joseph Hanawa. Hi, guys. So I remember at the beginning of your freshman year, we were decorating our hallway for Homecoming Spirit Week, and the homecoming theme was holidays. So you guys brought in Christmas lights from home, and you were adding cotton balls and glitter to the walls to make it look like snow. And all your efforts won us, they won the freshman class, and you guys won first place for the hallway decorations that year. And then after your group performed your class dance at the pep rally, multiple teachers approached me to tell me how impressed they were with your organization and end result. Even Dr. Friedman told me that it was the best freshman dance she had ever seen at Western. So you guys won an impressive second place for Spirit Week as freshmen that year. And other teachers throughout the year mentioned how impressed they were with your creativity and your guys' motivation. Throughout the past 4 years, this group has been driven to involve their peers and tie in school spirit and community through your fundraisers. I rarely had to think of an idea for fundraising. You guys always came to me month after month with a new idea. Even if I thought it was a crazy idea, your enthusiasm would convince me to try it. During the pandemic, after a long day of online classes, I was surprised that this group was willing to, 1, have after-school meetings on Zoom, and 2, still find ways to raise money for their class. Secretly, I wanted to just throw in the towel on fundraising for that school year, but your guys' persistence and will helped me shift my mindset.
Then I came along junior year, and I was truly impressed. I mean, we were in the middle of a pandemic. We were on Zooms, and I was excited to just see kids' faces. I mean, they had their screens on and their cameras ready to go, and they were collaborating and in and out of breakout rooms. I mean, you all were adult-like. You were persistent and determined, and I was blown away. And since then, I have been so honored and so privileged to be your sponsor, to watch you grow. We came back with like 200 kids in the building, and you brought the Walled Lake spirit. You came and did spike ball, which I learned how to play, and you did dodgeball, and we raised money, and the students and staff got to feud one another, and it was great. And you will leave huge shoes to fill for any other class that we sponsor in the future. And with that, you showed so much persistence. You showed up, and I think that that is what we want to leave you with, right? This idea of determination, showing up when the odds are against you, showing up when you feel lost, showing up when you feel afraid. And I thank you for showing me such bravery in a time that felt so foreign to us all. And I am truly honored to have been your sponsor, to stand on the stage with you today and watch how successful you all have been these last 4 years. So with that, we would like to call you up and honor you one by one with a certificate.
All right, we'd like to honor the representatives, Josie Dykstra, our president. Western one clap, yeah, Western one clap. Tarun Tangerella, our vice president. Who's that? Arsh Wozniak, one of our secretaries. Jaslyn Nichols, our secretary. Jack Teekman, our treasurer. Joe Groves, PR manager. Kieran Macbeth, PR manager. And another special applause for our class representatives. You guys may be seated.
Thank you, class representatives and officers. We will now be moving forward to the Academic Hall of Fame. At this time, I would like to call the Academic Hall of Fame inductees to the stage. Let's give a round of applause. These Western alum are here to be inducted into the Academic Hall of Fame. The Academic Hall of Fame began in 1970 and is sponsored and maintained by the National Honor Society. It honors those students who have graduated from high school and maintained a perfect record of never earning less than an A- throughout their entire high school career. The showcase located by the main office displays these graduates along with the members inducted into the prior year. This year, we are inducting 13 graduates from the class of 2021. Sarah Sheena, would be the first one I'd like to introduce. Sarah finished her first year at Oakland University and has decided to major in health sciences with a concentration in pre-health professional studies. During her first year, she has been busy with classes, student activities, and working as a biology instructor leader. During the summer, she looks forward to working at Beaumont Hospital in Troy in the emergency department. Secondly is Jonathan Holland. Since graduating from Walled Lake Western, he has attended the University of Michigan, where he is currently studying financial mathematics with a minor in business. He also started a personal math tutoring business and has really been enjoying it. Along with his business endeavors, he has spent his time hanging out with friends and supporting U of M sports team. Our last honoree is Jonathan Abell. Over the past year, Jonathan attended the University of Michigan and earned an academic recognition for the fall 2021. He was honored for making the Dean's List and earning a 4.0 GPA. since he was awarded with the recipient of William Branson Freshman Prize for being a first-year undergraduate student who completed his first fall term on campus in the upper 5% of his class. Jonathan's working full-time this summer and is looking forward to returning next fall to declare a computer science engineer major. The remaining names that we would like to honor today are Eliana Levy, Neil Navajor, Yushiv Steinberg, Yasima Adu, Bridget Boyce, Naro Kapanj, Brandon Lucas, Fallon McHugh, Sarah Soman, and Rachel Ruiz. It is so wonderful to see what all of our Western alumni are doing, and we can't wait to see the positive change that they'll make in the world as they continue to move forward. We're so proud of you and want to thank you for all your hard work here and outside of our building. Let's give them another round of applause for the Academic Hall of Famers. Now I would like to move to another special part of our ceremony today, which is the National Honor Society Scholarship Award. As the National Honor Society Chair, it has been my pleasure to work with our phenomenal NHS students this year. But that experience has not been easy or nearly as fun without an excellent NHS board with whom I can work with. And we had a great one this year. These fearless leaders and presidents are who I'd like to honor today. We faced some unique challenges with so much change and adjustment, but I always knew that our president, Tarun, Tangerella, and Jack Teachman would be there to lend a steady hand. Let's go ahead and welcome them up on the stage. But more importantly, to always help us fulfill our mission, to provide support to both the student body and Walled Lake community. President Jack Teachman stepped up in a major way, running and developing a plan to help during the Oxford crisis. Because of his determination, willingness to help and get involved, his dedication for our neighboring communities, we were able to raise $500 for victims and their families this last fall. President Tarun Tangerella saw food banks in the metro area were in desperate need for volunteers. So he too stepped up, reached out to organizations, orchestrated a field trip of 25 students, packaged over 11 pounds of food, and got involved. They have truly gone above and beyond to fulfill their duties. That is why Tarun Tangerella and Jack Teachman will be awarded the National Honor Society Scholarship. Well done, guys. Now I would like to bring up to the stage Mr. Hamka with the National Merit Award.
At this time, I'd like to recognize our National Merit Scholarship commended student. Commended students are being recognized for the exceptional academic promise demonstrated by their outstanding performance on the PSAT in 2021. The top 3 to 4% of scorers are called commended scholars. Please help me recognize Joe Groves for this amazing accomplishment. If you can come on up, please. Thank you. At this time, I'll call up Mrs. Sarah Facemeyer to present the Warrior Athlete of the Year. Thanks.
Good evening, seniors, senior families, and Walled Lake Western staff. My name's Sarah Facemeyer. I'm one of the Walled Lake Western assistant principals and also the building athletic director. Tonight I'm presenting 4 awards to 4 of our outstanding senior student athletes. These athletes were chosen based on their leadership qualities, their academics, their school involvement, and their athletic achievements over the past 4 years at Western. I'd like to begin by calling up our male and female Warrior Athletes of the Year, Luke Ryback and Alyssa Ferdin. Please come up to the front. Okay, to begin, Luke. Luke's a 3-year, 2-sport athlete. He played both baseball and football, and I would think if it were not for COVID, canceling spring sports in 2020, he would have played baseball that year to be a 4-year, 2-sport athlete, so we'll count it. Luke takes a variety of AP and IB courses and is a member of the National Honor Society and carries a 4.12 GPA. Congratulations, Luke. Alyssa is a 4-year, 2-sport athlete. She was involved in both sideline cheer and competitive cheer, where she received the following awards: All-State sophomore and junior year, Academic All-State for 3 years, All-District, All-Region, and All-Conference athlete, the Coaches Award junior year, and senior captain. Alyssa also managed to take a variety of AP and IB courses while carrying a 4.09 GPA, as well as being an active member of our National Honor Society. She's also played an active role in our student leadership course and is a 3-year class representative for the Student Council. Alyssa plans to attend Michigan State University in the fall. Congratulations, Alyssa. Congratulations to both of you. Next, I'd like to call up our Walled Lake Western male and female LVC Sports Person of the Year, Max Marini and Emily Thibodeau. Okay, so before I begin, just so if you're not familiar with this specific award, us being part of the Lakes Valley Conference with some of our neighboring schools, we nominate a male and a female athlete at each of the high schools that then compete essentially against each other based off of their academics, their leaderships, and all of their accolades. And the winners of the LVC, both a male and a female, have the chance to win a scholarship. So best of luck to Max and to Emily when we start scoring their applications that are due in a couple weeks. But to start with Max Marini, he is a 2-year 3-sport athlete and a 2-year 2-sport athlete, where he received the following athletic achievements through his high school career. He's a 3-year football letterman, 2-time All-Conference, 2-time All-North team, All-Region, 2-time varsity basketball defensive player of the year, All-Conference track in 2021, and holds the school record for blocked kicks for football. Max is also a member of the National Honor Society, where he carries a 3.72 GPA. Max plans on playing football at Northern Michigan University in the fall. Congratulations, Max. Emily is a 3-year 2-sport athlete for both gymnastics and track and field. She is a 4-time regional high school gymnastics qualifier in all 4 events. Emily is also a 2nd-team all-conference on bars, beam, and all-around for her senior year. She was also the Lakes Valley Conference JV pole vaulting champion her freshman year, where she competed JV for just one of these meets. Emily also competed on the TV show American Ninja Warrior Jr. She placed 4th in the Ultimate Ninja Athlete Association World Finals in 2019. She placed 11th in the National Ninja League World Championships in 2021, and she received the highest all-around score in Walled Lake Gymnastics history in 2022. She's a 6-time National Ninja League World Champion qualifier as well. And all while receiving these accolades, she carries a 3.976 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Emily. Thank you to all of our athletes for representing Western and your commitment. Best of luck. And I'd like to call up Kristen White, our assistant principal.
Good evening, everyone. I'm actually filling in for Sergeant Andrew Carson of the U.S. Marine Corps. He could not be with us tonight, so it's my job to hand out these awards. So I would like Trustin Christopher to come to the front of the stage. Maya Day. Is Maya here? Maya Day? Nope. There we go. Alexa Sakulavsky, sorry. I swore I was not going to mispronounce that. And Matthew Gardner. The United States Marine Corps offers a Distinguished Athlete Award to notable high school students who are recommended as outstanding varsity athletes. They offer a Scholastic Excellence Award to high school students who excel at academics and a Sumter Fidelis Music Award for notable high school musicians. This year, our Distinguished Athletic Award goes to Trustin Christopher and Maya Day. The Scholastic Excellence Award goes to Alexa Sakulavsky, and the Sumter Fidelis Award goes to Matthew Gardner. Please give them a round of applause. All good. Thank you.
Now we would like to introduce our Sumas to the stage. As we call your name, please stand and join us here to celebrate you. David Batak. Invita Chitrapu. Trustin Christopher. Nicholas Caseo. Yeah. Ian Crafton. Victoria Delgado. Josie Dykstra. Kana Emmett Hardy. Alyssa Ferdin. Matthew Gardenier. Mitchell Gardenier. Joel Groves. Riley Gutman. Kathleen Haynes. Justin Hill. Amy Joe. Abby Johnson. Nicholas Kanunu. Susanna Canuck. Noah Cohn. Pravesh Kunwar. Grace Lati. Amy Lim. Amy Lynn. Kieran Macbeth. Neil Marate. Jocelyn Nichols. Sneha Rackett, Solana Ramirez, Lindsay Ramos, Edward Raskin, Amy Ree, Jacqueline Roach, Luke Ryback, Alyssa Samp, Ava Schuler, Alexa Sakulovsky, Demetrius Sataris, Andrew Song, Tarun Tangerella, Jack Teachman, Samantha Torres, Ayush Udupi, Aiden Vaughn, Lydia Veenstra, and Jacob Walther. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. You all look super amazing and sharp today, by the way. And now let's welcome Dr. Friedman to the stage to introduce the IB grads.
Hi, everyone. The International Baccalaureate Program is a commitment that entails undertaking a full IB course load, ongoing creativity, activity, and service, and writing a 4,000-word extended essay during a student's junior and senior year, all of which gets moderated by the IB. 9 seniors this year have started this in the middle of a pandemic and have been able to finish this commitment. As I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your pin. Audience, if we could do a Western one clap. Jordan Bates, Emma Brown, Trustin Christopher, Victoria Delgado Nielsen, Josie Dykstra, Jake Gamet, Lauren Prestage, Christopher Santee, and Ava Schuller. Sorry, I read fast. The perseverance, dedication, and determination that these students have shown to the very end of this program is truly exceptional. These attributes, along with the knowledge and skills that they have gained as an IB candidate, will surely benefit them throughout their lifetime. I want to take a moment just to congratulate this year's IB diploma candidates and to all the students being recognized here tonight for your incredible accomplishments. Thank you. I'd now like to call to the stage Mrs. Jennifer Marinelli, who will start our Career Technical Education Department Awards.
Hello, everybody. All right, so first I will start with the Marketing Awards. And the first student to receive a Marketing Award is Jace O'Raha. And Jace is self-motivated and he's always willing to jump up and help in any situation. And in a school-based business enterprise, like a school store that we run, that can mean almost anything. So we opened it from the ground up after the doors were closed for 2 years. So we spent a lot of work and Jace was always up for any task. gosh, he has a positive, flexible attitude, and paired with his intelligence and diligence, we always know if we give Jace a task or a project that he'll embrace it and produce a successful product with integrity, quality, and creativity. And it's been a pleasure to have him. And he's going to be leaving us, so he'll have to leave his good skills behind with some of our younger students. Thank you. Anvita Chiprapu is representing Western at the Oakland County Career Technical Education. She's the Student of the Year for Western, so she's not here right now. But Anvita is known by all of her educators, advisors, and fellow teammates to exhibit equal determination, drive, and passion in all that she sets out to do. Inside and outside of the classroom, she helps all students learn in our school as well as from kindergarten up. So she's a tutor, she's creative, she's just all around a great human being and student. She's kind and she makes everyone feel welcome in any sport, technology, marketing, any situation. So in marketing specifically, her creativity is powered by her dedication to excellence in education, and the outcome is always innovative. So I was proud to be her teacher this year, and I will give this to her when I see her tomorrow. All right. Okay, so for business technology, our department award goes to, I have two students, Tom Harvey. All right, Tom. All right, so Tom, what first stood out to me about Tom was, as an educator, was the impressive resume he brought right into the gates as a new senior. His lists of accomplishments and work experience were very impressive, and his ability to construct them into a professional document and portfolio eventually in business technology really impressed me. And which he'll continue to add on to, including today. So he can sometimes seem quiet, but he's always processing and analyzing. And he's a critical thinker who can solve complex problems, as well as speak to anyone on almost any topic about anything in the world. So if I had to choose any student to send into a position into the business or technology industry today, even as an 18-year-old, it would be Tom. So. And last but not least, Garrett. I have the pleasure of having Garrett Whiting in both marketing and business technology. And I'll tell you, he's a different kid in each area. So I chose him for an award in marketing, for business technology, I'm sorry, because you know, the technology industry doesn't sit around and wait for you to catch up. It's fast-paced, and once you think you're almost an expert, the rules of the game change. In business technology, hands-on experience is key, and Garrett is self-motivated and really shows a genuine interest and a desire to learn and create and grow in this field. He's definitely up for the challenges that the business technology industry holds, and these skills, I know he's not going into that, that's not his plan right now, but those skills that he has will take him far no matter where his journey leads him. So. All right, and now Mr. Klassa.
All right, can I get Cameron Chambers, Edward Raskin, Zachary Anderson, and Parker Minabo up front and center, gentlemen? I'm not doing this alone. Okay, yeah. All right, on the end, Zach, you're good. All right. Good evening. It's wonderful to stand here before you and talk about these four amazing seniors in the areas of computer programming and computer science. Often, computer anything is incorrectly stereotyped as a one-dimensional place for the technically inclined nerds of the world. Or maybe that's me, I don't know. These seniors break that stereotype and epitomize the balance required to be successful, not just in my classes, but everywhere. In the area of computer programming, let's first talk about Cameron Chambers. I met Cameron for the first time last August when he set foot in my introduction to programming class. He is someone I wish I had as a student for multiple years because he is a natural when it comes to programming. Plus, he keeps a great sense of humor about him. Interestingly, I noticed early on in the first semester that Cameron was always first to turn in an assignment and first to finish a quiz or a test. When reviewing his work, I got to make a really nice note about him that first was also best in this case. Cameron possesses other great qualities too, including an approachable personality and real-world thinking required to be great in this field. His work is excellent, accurate, and creative, above and beyond just the minimums of the assignments. And he is engaged 100% of the time. Keep that going, Cameron. Congratulations. Next up in the land of computer programming, we have Edward Raskin. I've gotten to know Edward since I started here at Western in January of 2020, and I'm a better teacher for it. Edward's immediate impact was evident as he was far ahead of his peers, noticeable with his involvement in the now famous Walled Lake Western Team 7178 robotics team. Well done. Throughout the 2021 school year, Edward continued his amazing programming in my AP Principles class, which got me thinking, wow, maybe I am a pretty good teacher. Until about a month later or so into the second semester, when Edward comes up and says to me, Mr. Klassa, you do know I have been programming since middle school, and I volunteer and teach coding to kids, right? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier, Edward. Talk about a reality check. Turns out it was all Edward all the time. So when Edward enrolled in my AP Java course this year, I got ready to wave the white flag and just let him teach it. But sorry, Edward, I like my desk, my chair, and my classroom way too much to let that happen. I am, however, pleased to give you this award in computer programming. It is great having you as a student and a friend. Congratulations, Edward. I get to call Zachary Zach because, yes, having him in a programming class each of the 3 years he's been here and I've been here, I think we know each other pretty well. Not only is Zach always in class, but he's been consistently top-notch in everything he does for me. Zach is also a rare find in that he is completing his 3rd year of web design, making him an even stronger computer scientist. Zach is also much aware and secure in his knowledge of his computer science and web design that he took it upon himself to make some suggestions to me for next year's web design course, many of which I'm looking into right now. Additionally, it is my understanding that Zach has been admitted to the Honors College at Eastern Michigan University, another honor befitting of someone with so much talent, diverse ability, and potential. You will do great there, Zach. Congratulations. And I don't see him, but finally, Parker Minibo. A little quiet and a lot smart were my first impressions of Parker, having met him also for the first time this school year. Another case of bad timing because I only got to work with him this year. However, on the upside, I had the privilege of working with him in my AP Principles and Web Design class, so I got him twice a day. I guess that's like getting 2 for the price of 1, and while Parker's schedule has him over in the music department even more than my classroom, he earned this computer science award through solid work, creative outside of the box thinking, and simply being there, which was every day. I believe Parker is in a strong position to do great things in computer science and web design, especially if he opts to make that part of his musical future, as the sky is definitely the limit there. Congratulations, Parker, and all you guys. It's been a blast and a half this year. I'm going to now turn you over to Mr. Bevier, head of the English department.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, seniors, and probably more importantly, congratulations, parents. Each year, the English department recognizes a student who demonstrates excellence in language. This year, we have chosen 2. One from the AP program and one from the IB program. Both students have proven themselves to be outstanding writers and communicators. I would like to now invite Grace Lottie to the podium. I had the pleasure of teaching Grace in AP Language and Composition her junior year. Grace immediately stood out with her immense intellect and boundless empathy. As a writer, she demonstrated control and voice seldom found in someone so young. While Grace finished her junior year with a 5 on the AP test, it is her unique humor I will remember most. Often, at the end of one of our weekly essays, Grace would write something like, "Bev, my brain stopped working about 2 hours ago. I just woke up with keyboard marks on my face, and I'm going to bed. Good night." I'm paraphrasing, but that was pretty close. Mrs. Murphy, Grace's AP literature teacher, wrote, "Grace demonstrates unwavering dedication to excellence in all that she does. Her work always goes above and beyond what is required. In her writing, she combines insightful analysis and creative style. In class discussion, she's not afraid to explore different perspectives and interpretations of literature text. She inspires all of us to think more and work harder. You're one of a kind, Lottie. I'll miss you. Congratulations." I would like to invite Mr. Cowell up to, yeah, here he is.
All right, so for the IB English Award, we have Mina Azawi. And in IB English, it's actually a 2-year commitment, so it's more of a marathon than a 1-year race. So gotten to know Mina pretty well. There's lots of other very deserving candidates, but Mina in the last semester really kind of poured it on with the IB intensity. She wrote her HL essay, which gets submitted to the IB program to be graded, and she considered media censorship, but not just on a local level, more of a worldwide perspective, which is something the IB program really values. In her individual oral, which is a high-stress, recorded presentation that also gets sent into IB, she took on the idea of fashion magazines and how they can spread cultural destruction by representing Western ideals across the entire world. Summarized, anyway. After considering all the candidates, just thinking about how Mina has finished out this year, it was pretty clear to me that she was our IB English Award winner this year. All right, I think I'm introducing Doug Bevier again for the Friends Award.
It was no better. I would like to introduce, please have Grace Lottie come up to the podium. I know what you're thinking. Bevier, don't you know anybody else? I don't get out much. Grace has been a 4-year member of the forensics team. For the last 2 years, she's been a team captain. We have forensics families, so she's been a forensics mom. You know, it's tough for these seniors, right? So often in education, when we speak of COVID, we talk about the lost year. We often focus on missed opportunities. But when I think of Grace, COVID makes me think of determination, persistence, and the quiet resolve of a true leader. From transitioning to online practice, to online tournaments, to state competitions, to then coming back and teaching kids who have no clue how to practice to do it in person. She did it with grace, she did it with talent, she did it with leadership, and I'm just so impressed by her and her ability to communicate. So Grace, congratulations one more time. I would like to now introduce Miss Tucker and the Yearbook Award.
If I could have Alyssa Samp and Cecily Bacall come join me. So good evening, congratulations seniors. For those who don't know me, my name is Claire Tucker and I am the yearbook advisor here at Western. This is my first year in the position and also my first full year of teaching, so it's been one heck of a year for me. Because this was my first year as yearbook advisor, I had a lot to learn. While I need to give Lori Watson, the former advisor, a big shout out for never ignoring my questions, my emails, I also owe 2 huge thank yous to Alyssa and Cecily. Though they did not plan on taking on a leadership role during their senior year, they both did for me and for the good of the class, and for that I am eternally grateful. Thank you, Alyssa and Cecily, for continuing to give me your input, finishing last-minute tasks for the group, and for caring so much about the future of this class. We learned a lot together. We learned a lot about each other as well. And without you two, we wouldn't have created the book that we did. I have no doubts that you will leave an impact wherever your journey takes you next. You're both compassionate, honest, and headstrong, and those are qualities that make only the best leaders. Congratulations. Next up, we have Mrs. Clark for the math department.
Hello. I would like to call Joel Groves up to the stage, please. Tonight, Joel is being honored with the Excellence in Calculus Award. His teacher, Mr. Formanak, writes, "This year's Excellence in Calculus Award goes to Joel Groves. Joel is a quiet, soft-spoken, introspective mathematics student. He excels by working hard to truly understand the concepts of calculus and the relationship between the concepts. Joel has earned the respect of his classmates not by overt examples of his knowledge, but by demonstrations of what it means to be an inquisitive and caring math student." I mean, everybody loves math, right? Congratulations, Joel. We hope that mathematics plays a significant part in your future education and career. And then if I could please have Amy Jo up to the stage. Amy Jo is up here today because she is earning the Excellence in Statistics Award. Our AP Statistics teacher, Miss Ullman, writes that Amy started her high school math career in middle school on the calculus path, and Amy has excelled in math during her time here at Western. Amy is a hard-working young lady, and Mr. Munoz has stated she's smart as a whip. When Amy is in class, she is diligently working on her activities for the day, and it doesn't matter if Amy misses a day here or there. She has always made sure she is caught up on the notes missed in class and gets her homework turned in. COVID has not stopped Amy as she has continued to excel with all A's in her honors and AP math classes. She is a kind and sweet young lady. Amy is bound to excel in any area that she puts her mind to. She also has the nicest, straightest handwriting that Miss Ullman has ever seen. I now have the honor of handing off the microphone to Miss Krista Santan.
Good evening. Every year, the science department recognizes students who shine in various areas. These students have demonstrated diligence in their studies, high levels of critical thinking, and creativity and passion in their approach to knowledge acquisition. This year, I am honored to bestow the following students with the Science Department Awards. Can I please have Josie Dykstra, Edward Raskin, Neil Marath, Jack Teachman, and Joel Groves come to the front of the stage. Edward Raskin, can you please step forward? One step forward. The Chemistry Award goes to Edward Raskin. Mrs. Squibb, the AP Chemistry teacher, passed along that Edward has shown immense fortitude and resilience in AP Chemistry this year. Edward is constantly striving to learn the material on a deeper level and to truly push himself academically. Edward is willing to put forth the effort and time it takes to master content and to be a leader among his peers. Congratulations, Edward. Jack Teachman, can you please step forward? Jack is the recipient of our Physics Award. Mr. Walther wanted me to be sure I mentioned that Jack is a hard worker who worked diligently and productively in class. He brought a keen insight that he shared with his classmates, as well as the ability to persevere through the challenges that he faced in physics. Jack exemplifies the type of student that demonstrates the needed abilities to succeed in an AP science class, something I would also second. Congratulations, Jack. Neil Marath, will you please step forward? The Environmental Science Award goes to Neil. Mrs. Chumney, the AP Environmental Science teacher, states that Neil is a very inspirational student. She truly believes that he took environmental science to fill in a few minor gaps he may have been missing. He has an extensive knowledge bank of sciences and seems to have always had an interest in the world around him. He is well-traveled and takes in the world from a different perspective than others. Neil has shared many of his experiences in class relating concepts and ideas learned in class to real-world situations he has experienced. Neil is planning on majoring in urban design and programming. Mrs. Chumney's belief is that he will incorporate his knowledge of protecting the environment and our planet into some amazing designs. She looks forward to seeing his next steps and hopes that he will inspire others along the way. Congratulations, Neil. Josie Dykstra, will you please step forward? Josie? Josie is the recipient of our Biology Award. Josie worked incredibly hard last year to grasp the college-level biology concepts we covered in AP and IB biology. She consistently came to class with a good understanding of the science content and, maybe more importantly, a really, really positive attitude. She's just an awesome kid. Even though the entire year was virtual, she was great. Furthermore, Josie really ran with her IB internal assessment. JT has me really messed up right now. Josie really ran with her IB internal assessment, in essence, designing her own lab protocol and writing up a scholarly report. She's a joyful learner with limitless potential. Congratulations, Josie. JT, would you please step forward? Lastly, I would like to present the highest award our department gives. JT Groves has earned the Overall Science Award. Rarely does a student embody the qualities of a true learner, a willingness to question what is presented, construct new knowledge, and learn along the way. JT repeatedly showed himself to be naturally inquisitive, purely for curiosity's sake. Even more important, though, he really enjoys learning and took advantage of every AP Science course available at Western. It is wonderful to see a sharp-witted, immensely impressive learner in our classrooms. We look forward to hearing about the great things he does in the future. Congratulations, JT. Now, I would like to introduce Senora Cristina Sylvester, who will give the Foreign Language Awards.
Buenas noches, todos. First, I will be presenting the German Award on behalf of Frau Majessi. She writes, there have been many excellent students that have been a part of the German program here at Western. The IB German class has been a great group of students, but 2 students in particular have done an exceptional job over the course of their German careers. Would Emma Harris and Luke Palmer come forward? Frau writes, I had both Emma and Luke starting when they were just freshmen here at Western, and they never stopped taking German throughout their high school careers. In fact, they're the only seniors in the entire school who have taken German for all 4 years. They both played a large role in the German exchange program that we were able to create before COVID, and their enthusiasm in German is contagious. She writes, I'm so proud of Emma and Luke's success in German, and I wish you the best of luck in all you do. And for our Spanish award, this decision was so difficult for me. I have so many outstanding seniors. I was thinking and thinking, and this one, she just stuck out in my thought process. She truly goes above and beyond expectations, takes risks, asks thoughtful questions, stays after to chat with me in Spanish. She possesses great character as well as leadership. Can I have Ava Schuler come forward, please? I've had the pleasure of teaching Ava for 3 years. In the classroom, Ava's always thinking critically and willing to share her thoughts with the class in the target language. Ava's passionate about the language and encourages others to incorporate it in their daily lives. Whether it's sharing a story about a Spanish conversation she had outside of class or at work or while shopping, or offering the latest music recommendations to her classmates, her ability to embrace new cultures and the dedication to improving as a Spanish speaker is second to none. I know Ava will continue to incorporate her acquired skills throughout this next stage of her life. Congratulations, Ava. Gracias por todo y voy a extrañarte muchísimo próximo año. Next up, Mr. McCarthy and Mr. Cussy to present the Social Studies Awards.
All right. This is for the Global Politics Award. This is from Mr. Blackney. If I could have Josie Dykstra and Jack Teachman come up. In the words of Mr. Blackney, these amazing students have spent the last 2 years researching, simulating, and developing resolutions to the most vexing problems we face on this planet. Whether it is dealing with the difficult problem of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the withdrawal of US forces and a peace settlement in Afghanistan, or simulating putting corporations or human rights violators on trial. These students have represented the values of an advanced education. They have taken perspectives they do not agree with and have represented these ideals fantastically, without sacrificing their own beliefs. After observing the growth of both of these students through the last 3 difficult years, Mr. Blackney has no doubt that both of these wonderful students will be the best leaders in the professions they decide to follow. Up next, we have Bill Cussy with the AP Microeconomics Award and also the AP Psychology Award.
Good afternoon. Jack Teachman, could you come up, please? I didn't get here fast enough. Mr. Willard wrote, he has shown a solid understanding of the concepts covered in AP Microeconomics. Not only has he demonstrated an understanding of these ideas, but he has been able to apply them to contemporary situations. Congratulations on receiving the Economics Award, Jack. Our AP Psychology Award goes to Riley Gutman. Mr. Johnson writes, Riley has been nominated for the Psychology Department Award because she has earned recognition for her consistent efforts and commitment to the discipline. Riley did not look for praise as she routinely worked hard and helped others in AP Psychology, but she deserves the praise and more. Congratulations, Riley, and good luck in the future. Up next is, I believe it is Miss Watson with the Visual Arts Award.
Good evening. I'm here tonight to honor 4 students who have been dedicated to creating outstanding artworks in a variety of art mediums during their time here at Western. They were also part of our featured Advanced Visual Arts senior students in this year's Student Art Exhibition and displayed outstanding artworks that were both technically and conceptually strong. Could the following students please come up to the podium? Amy Lynn, I don't believe she's here. Mead Martin. Solana Ramirez. And Victoria Delgado Nielsen. Amy Lynn was not in our advanced visual arts class this year, but she should have been. She has taken art and design, a year of drawing, a year of animation, 1 year of ceramics, and a semester of photography. She was also a contributing member of our art and animation club. A student critic wrote of her pencil drawing of a girl on paper from our show. The drawing is of a young girl. She is set slightly off to the left and looking to the right. The drawing is darker overall as the background fades into darkness. She uses incredible amounts of texture and detail, and as it caught my eye, I had to stop. I was overwhelmed with emotion and awe. It is truly beautiful, from the sheer emotion captured in her face to the flyaway strands in her hair. Meade Martin has taken art and design, drawing, animation, and a year of advanced placement art, completing the AP Visual Arts exam last week. She has also been a 4-year member and is the current vice president of our art and animation club. A student critic wrote of Meade's linoleum reduction print, "The colors are muted and dark. There is a good balance with focus on the left corner, and all the shapes are clean and straight. It creates a sense of unease with the dark colors and contrast, almost like a frame in a horror movie." Solana Ramirez has taken art and design, a year and a half of drawing, and 2 years of advanced placement art, and completed her exam last year. She was a contributing member of our art and animation club. One student commented on her paintings of sun and moon. "The color combinations make the work look bright and shiny. The face of the sun gives you a sense of peace." And another student wrote, "She is great at using lots of different mediums. I love the detail and her use of cool and warm colors." Victoria Delgado Nielsen has taken art and design, a year of photography, and 2 years of IB Visual Arts. She completed her IBHL Visual Arts exam a few weeks ago and produced an outstanding body of sophisticated, thought-provoking artworks that was prominently displayed at our art show. One admirer commented, "There is a clear theme throughout much of her art, and I can tell she put a lot of thought, time, and effort into each piece. If every color, every symbol, every shape and line means something. If you take the time to look at the artwork carefully, you'll begin to see the story that she is telling." Thank you, students, for sharing your talents with us here at Western. We hope that you will continue with your artistic endeavors in the future. All right, next up we have Mr. Patrick Dodzinski.
Good evening. I'd like to recognize two outstanding students, Justin Hill and Neil Marate. These guys are both multi-instrumentalists. So Justin is a trombone player by trade, and Neil a saxophone player by trade. And both of these guys recognize the need and in their incredibly selfless nature to fill a hole in the program. So Neil volunteered to switch to bassoon. Was that your sophomore year? I think so, which seems like a really long time ago. And then Justin tuba last year at the end of the school year said, "Hey, you know what? I think I can probably play tuba for you." And then learned it over the summer and became one of the best tuba players I've ever had in the program. These guys are just incredible. It's one thing to be an outstanding player, an outstanding musician, but these guys fill a need that is absolutely essential when you play in an ensemble, and that's selflessness. They put the program first, and they don't put their own needs first. While they excel on their own, they are always working as part of the team and have that team first mindset, which is really, really, really exceptional. Justin is the recipient of the John Philip Sousa Band Award, and he is going to be a music major at Michigan State in the fall. And Justin, thanks for everything and congratulations. Neil is the recipient of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, and it's been such a joy to watch Neil grow from his first years in jazz band as a soloist. He was always a good player, always playing great ideas, but really, really timid. Now he's preaching it. So it's really, really fun in jazz band in the morning when it's solo time. So Neil, congratulations. You guys can have a seat. And next up, I'd like to call up Miss Pamela Helm.
Congratulations, graduates. I see so many over there that are in my classroom now, and some of you have been in my classroom since 6th grade. I'm so very proud of you, and I wish you all the best, and can't wait to hear how you're just taking the world by storm. Congratulations to you all. If I could have the following students come up, please. Amy Jo, Ames Lim, Emma Brown, and Andrew Song. The first award that I'm going to give is the National School Orchestra Association Golden Baton Award. This award honors a senior who has not only shown the highest level of playing excellence, but is also one of the top leaders in our orchestra program. This award recognizes singular merit and outstanding contributions of a student to the success of our program. They display a high level of leadership, loyalty, cooperation, dedication to the program, and certainly to their craft. Amy is the recipient of this year's Golden Baton Award. She's an incredibly talented violin player who has really become my right hand in so many ways, and I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to work with her this year, and I recognize that our orchestra is a better program as a result of her leadership and her willingness to step in and do what needs to be done. She's an amazing player. She can sight read anything that you put in front of her, both on violin and piano. She's performed in multiple ensembles, represents Western at district and state competitions, and is a soloist at every concert. And I'm so happy to present this award to Amy. The next award is earned by a senior who is a leader in rehearsals and inspires everybody around them. It's called the National School Orchestra Association Directors Award. There are 2 recipients this year. One is Ames Lim, and the other is Emma Brown. It is recognizing a student who goes above and beyond in the pursuit of making the ensemble better. The student displays a high level of enthusiasm for music and dedication to the orchestra. They've proven themselves to be excellent musicians with a selfless desire to contribute and to lead in the program. Both of these students have not only inspired their peers, but they certainly have made me want to be the best teacher that I can be every single day. They always come in ready to work. They don't ever have to be asked to help out. They're leaders by example. They've accomplished first division ratings at every district and state level competition, playing in multiple ensembles, and regularly are featured soloists. It's truly a joy to present this award to bass player Emma Brown and to Ames Lim on cello. The final award is the National School Orchestra Association Award. This is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize excellence in playing and contributions to the ensemble. Andrew is a senior string player, and he exemplifies the high standards of conduct and musicianship, which is the aim of our orchestra here at Western. He is one of the finest musicians I've ever had the pleasure to work with in my 30+ years of teaching. He's been the principal chair in both symphony and chamber groups all year and can play anything you put in front of him. This year, he also got a perfect score on the MSBOA proficiency portion of his state solo and ensemble audition, which is next to impossible. He scored so high on the audition that he made the Spring State Honors Orchestra. He's not only technically solid, but he's so naturally musical. It's a pleasure to hear him, but also a pleasure to work with him. It really is an honor to present this fine young man with this award. Congratulations, Andrew. Next, thanks guys. Next, I'd like to invite Mrs. Stockton to present the Choral Music Awards.
My name is Sarah Stockton, and I am the Vocal Music Director at Walled Lake Western High School. I am honored to present this year's Senior Honors Awards. Will Jake Gamet, Ava Kashnowski, Jacqueline Roach, and Sophia Lawrence please come to the front of the stage? The Chamber Singer Students of the Year are awards given to students who exhibit a strong work ethic, positive attitude, and display excellence in vocal music. These students are leaders in our program and consistently go above and beyond. Their peers look to them for leadership and rely on their knowledge and expertise. The Chamber Singer Seniors of the Year are Jake Gamet and Ava Kashnowski. The Western Musicianship Award goes to students who consistently display mastery of their music and musical concepts. Our recipient demonstrates the highest levels of dedication, loyalty, character, and discipline to the choir program while achieving the highest musical standards required of choral music. The Western Musicianship Award goes to Jackie Roach. The National School Choral Award is in recognition of merit, ability, and achievement, of outstanding contributions to the success of the school vocal program, and of an unusual degree of loyalty, cooperation, and high qualities of conduct by general consent of the music faculty, school officials, and others. The National School Choral Award goes to Sophia Lawrence. Congratulations. And now I will invite up a representative for the Physical Education Department.
Now I'm playing Darren Jennings, Department Chair for the Physical Education Department. Darren is sick and cannot join us this evening, so I will be presenting the Physical Education Awards. Each year, our Physical Education Department, this is what Mr. Jennings writes, each year our Physical Education Department chooses the best of the best PE students for our annual Physical Education Awards. This is a tough task because we have so many outstanding students that we work with each and every day. I would like the following students to come and have a spot here on the stage. Zach Margolis, who will play hockey at Oakland University. Simon Mansour, who will be attending Wayne State University. Ian Crafton, who will attend Ohio State University. Julia Orlando, who will attend Grand Valley State University. Emily Thibodeau, who will also attend Grand Valley State University. And Paul Jones, who will attend Lawrence Tech University. These outstanding individuals have all taken multiple years of physical education classes, such as Introduction to Sports and Fitness, Team Sports, Peak Performance, weight training and conditioning, and so on. They've always displayed great sportsmanship, effort, and leadership. These students are truly remarkable and will be missed. Thank you very much. For Mr. Jennings. Hold on, I have your awards. Now I'd like to ask Miss Alex Luchin to come to the podium.
Good evening. Congratulations to the students that are being celebrated here tonight. I've had the pleasure of teaching many of these students in the past, and I think it's worth noting that the class of 2022 has undoubtedly faced many challenges these past 4 years. I'm grateful to be standing before such a remarkable group of students. As the Student Activities Director here at Western, you know what, before we get started, can I get Kara Scussel to come up here? As the Student Activities Director here at Western, I've been fortunate to work with many accomplished young leaders this past year. So when tasked with honoring just one of these seniors, I found it to be a difficult choice. As a student, my own involvement in student leadership gave me a sense of community, ambition, and a voice. I'm thankful to see that those same values in this year's recipient of this year's Warrior Leadership Award. There is something to be said about the kind of person that steps up to the plate when they're needed. Kara initially shied away from taking on a leadership role within our organization. She wasn't interested in the title or the praise that comes with it, which is a testament to her humility. But when it came clear that we needed someone, Kara took on the role of Executive Board Secretary with grace and determination. Kara, your organizational skills, strength, and reliability have served our community well. Your ability to anticipate the needs of a group and act accordingly never ceased to amaze me. Need someone to pick up coffee for the teachers? Kara's got it. Need someone to revamp the publicity for an event? Kara already has it done. Our dinosaur costume broke an hour before the pep assembly. Kara somehow owns a dinosaur costume and is already on her way home to get it. Kara, thank you for your commitment to such an important organization. Thank you for your efforts towards rebuilding a community that has been divided by a pandemic. Thank you for your unwavering resilience, but most importantly, thank you for leading us through a difficult year. Our community would not be where it is without your compassion or enthusiasm. Now please help me in welcoming Ms. Sarah Facemeyer back up here for closing remarks.
Thank you, Alex. I think I speak for everybody when I say that we are among some outstanding seniors here tonight. So let's give them one more round of applause, please. Seniors, if you could look out at your family members and give them a round of applause. And if we could give our Walled Lake Western staff that is up here a round of applause. Thank you all for coming. As we conclude the evening, I'd like every senior sitting on stage to know how proud we are of all of you. You're here because you've positively impacted the lives of your peers and the staff at Walled Lake Western. Your leadership, growth, determination, and commitment have all played an important role in continuing the Warrior traditions and epitomize academic and/or athletic excellence. Each of you are exemplary. This is just the beginning of the rest of your lives, and as you continue on this path, I challenge you to be open to change, to be a lifelong learner, to be a compassionate friend, and to be a valuable member of society. You are all on your way to do big things, and we can't wait to see the influence you have on all those you encounter. You will always have a home at Western and will always be a warrior. Congratulations. This concludes tonight's awards ceremony. Thank you all so much for coming, and congratulations again to you all. Have a great evening.